You've got big fat angel wings right there, big, huge, like archangel wings right in the middle of your cup. You've also got a sunrise right in the middle of your cup. In fact, part of the sunrise is the angel wings, which means you're about to have a major ascension. You're about to have a massive, like, rebirth. You're about to go through a huge rebirth, like a brand new life is about to rise up from your cup. The life you're living now is about to change in quite a dramatic way, with the help of God, clearly. I think almost like overnight success, or like a lottery win, or you're going to feel like you've won the lottery, but there's something rising, there's something about to come to you, something on its way, something huge, a life-changing moment, a life-changing event that's on its way, that is going to absolutely clarify to you that you are one of God's chosen, or that you are being blessed by God for your sacrifices. The new dawn rising as well is like clean slate, new beginning, brand new beginning, rebirth, reincarnated life. Not reincarnated life, a rebirth of a life, like an ascension. And it's almost like you don't even see it coming, like it's going to sneak up on you, but it's been slow to get here. But once it gets here, it'll be undeniable that it's in your life. I'm going to get me a coffee, hang on. Do you know what it almost feels like when I look at your cup? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hang on. Like, I want to say reptilian mind, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Reptilian mind having an awakening, that's it, like having an awakening, having an epiphany, having an aha moment that changes your life. Going from one kind of stagnant, not old-fashioned or unmoving point of view or unmoving circumstance in your life to becoming like a new believer, or a believer, or like an awakening, like having an awakening, like something's going to happen, like you're going to, this is just like hypothetically speaking, this is just like as an example, like you're going to experience or witness a miracle, and it's going to change your thought process, or change your faith, or the way that you practice your faith, or the way that you believe in life after death, or spirituality, or something like that. Reptilian mind means like old-fashioned, having an old-fashioned view being turned into a modern view, that sort of thing. Can you turn the cup around and take it from 2 or 3 different angles to that as well, so I can see the other side of the cup? Billy just wanted me to show you he's in the cup, look. See his face? See the shape of his head? You can actually see his head and a bit of his neck and a little bit of his shoulder. What was I just saying about the reptilian mind having an awakening, having an epiphany of something? So there he is in your cup. Now he's turned into a love heart, look. Means he's sending his love. One half of a whole, he said, you're one half of a whole. It almost looks like the love heart is like butterfly wings. And it just keeps smacking of rebirth. Because remember what I was saying about how butterflies are the symbol of rebirth, like reincarnation, transformation, that sort of thing. Remember I was saying? Reconciliation. I'm telling you, something's coming you're not expecting, and it's going to utterly transform your life. If Billy turning up in your cup hasn't already. I just wouldn't be surprised if he's not planning something. But I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give anything away. But that's what it feels like someone's planning something. Like there's something coming you're not expecting. Something's coming out of the blue you're not expecting. And it's going to utterly transform you, like it's going to take you, because of the love heart turning into a butterfly, and it meaning like change and transformation and rebirth and reconciliation and ascensions and a higher power, that sort of thing, because butterflies chase the sun. In my culture, we believe that butterflies take the spirits once they've been judged after they die up to the kingdoms of heaven. It's almost like whatever's coming is going to change your life in a way that, like, you're never ever going to have sadness or depression or feel lonely again, like, ever. Well, that was in your palm reading about your babas. Remember I said about how you were going to, how I saw 3 boys and 2 girls, or 2 girls and, or 2 boys and 3 girls? There's definitely some sort of like Caribbean or tropical island as well, like an atoll kind of area in your cup. It stretches quite a wide, vast landscape of your cup, so it would suggest to me that, I know that you mentioned time and time again that you want to go to Jamaica and that, but it might be more places than Jamaica too, like, for example, Tahiti, Hawaii, the Pacific Islands, like those kind of islands. I mean, that would be like your Dominican Republics and all those sort of places as well, those kind of islands. There's definitely I mean, I know, I can't deny that you talk constantly about Jamaica, so I can't say that's surprising. I can't claim that it's something that I've predicted before, because I know for a fact that it's your lifelong dream to go to Jamaica. But it feels more than just Jamaica, girl, but it's places like Jamaica, like the Pacific Islands, like Hawaii, like Tahiti, and, you know, those kind of tropical islands. It feels like you're going to go to more than just Jamaica. Look, your cup just keeps talking about a major breakthrough, but it's going from like darkness to light. It's going from like hell to heaven. It's going from unawakened to awakened. It's going from like talking to God to standing next to him, obviously not death, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like you're about to be touched by an angel, or touched by something that is actually going to turn your life upside down, to give you a life opposite of anything you've ever known before. Oh, but no, it's more than that. But look, I'm going to show you something, and it just proves everything I've been saying. Everything I've been saying is now turning up in your cup. Look, you're going to freak out. Watch. Tell me God isn't in this. Tell me you can't see it. I know, even with the sunsets. Remember I was saying going from from hell to heaven, having the rebirth, going from darkness to light, and then I flip the cup round and look, it's right there. Your reading is, your cup is proving my reading as I'm reading it. And what was I saying yesterday in your palm reading about the forgotten disciple, and saying that you were going to get recognition in this life? Remember I sent you this link? It's almost like with your palm reading yesterday, with your mum coming through, and your coffee cup reading today with Billy coming through, it's like God's trying to prove himself to you. It's like he's trying to prove a point, and he's gotten your bestie and your mum to help him. All I heard was, you were blind, but now you see. You needed more than just your faith to go on, to believe that your life was going to get better. You needed more than just praying and knowing that he was listening. He needed to prove to you that he is actually listening. And he's done it with me through your palm reading and your coffee cup reading. And he just said, and you will get your children. Remember John, the book of John. Remember? Remember. See? Am I good or am I good? My mum taught me to read tea leaves and coffee cups. Unlike anyone, nobody. She just tea leaves, palm readings, and coffee cups. She taught me to read them like nobody else does out there in the world. And you were asking about your babies, weren't you? So there you go. So tell me God isn't listening, and tell me that he doesn't have people like your mum and Billy working on his side. I'm not going to mention him because I don't know if he's to do with the surprise that's coming up, and I don't want to ruin anything. So I'm not going to mention him. Oh, the shoe's on the other foot now, eh, Missy? There's things you can't tell me that you're not allowed to tell me. Well, there's things I can't tell you that I'm not allowed to tell you. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm utterly being stopped from saying anything because I just can't. You're just going to have to trust me. What did you say to me yesterday when I was asking about the secret? You know about Secret Squirrel? What were you saying? I will tell you everything you want to know, but this one thing I can't tell you. So there you go. The shoe's on the other foot, young lady. I can't tell you because I'm not being told. I'm genuinely not being told. I'm not allowed to tell you. They're not telling me because I'm not allowed to tell you. And I can't even assume that it's going to come from him. I'm just telling you what I know. Is something's coming, and it's going to change your life. If this reading hasn't already started changing the way that you see your connection to God and the universe and your ancestors and your mum and Billy and stuff like that, then it's something else that's coming that's going to blow your mind even more. But it's to do with love and the heart space and your psychological mind. Something's coming. You're going to get a surprise that you're not expecting out of the blue, and it's going to utterly transform your life to the point where, like, you'll be on cloud nine for about 100 years. No, what it means is I'm not allowed to tell you what the surprise is. Although I think I have a fair idea, but I'm not saying anything because it would ruin it. But you're gonna be smiling for a very long time, like it's going to light up your entire world. It's going to be something like that. It's going to be something like that. It's something like that. Or like he's going to ring, or you're going to get a bunch of flowers, or like it's something like that, or it's something like that. But I can't say. I mean, it's going to be something like that. It has to be, but you're not expecting it, and it might be the reason why you're not hearing anything. But it's something like that. I'm not saying that's what it is definitely though, so don't mark my words on that. But it's something's coming out of the blue that you're not expecting. And it could even be something like I said, a lottery win. You might find £1 on the street, buy a lottery ticket and win the lottery. I honestly don't know, but it's connected to the heart space, so it's got to be connected to him or your daughter. Is going to be connected to what you love the most, that when you get it, it's going to completely transform your life so that your life is never ever the same again. Well, I'm not saying that's what it is. I want that on record now, that I'm not saying 100% that's what it is. But it is something like that. It is something that would have that kind of effect on your life. Now, you happy you heard what you wanted to hear? Babies, hubby, holidays, change of life, Billy. And that's all that's in there other than a big M. So you happy now? Do you have any questions? I love you too. And you know for a fact I wouldn't lie to you just to tell you what you wanted to hear. You know that I would tell you straight out if I thought anything was any other way, but I can't lie and I'm not allowed to lie, and because of who gives me my gift and who taught me my gift, and that there's no way on earth I would be allowed to get away with lying in a reading to tell someone something they wanted to hear. I would lose my gift. I would get into so much trouble. So I only tell you what I see, and the thing is, everybody knows that up until the last year or so, I didn't even believe in God. So the fact that I'm seeing all this stuff in your cup, and the fact that what I was seeing in your cup was coming up just before I was seeing it, says a lot about the gift that I have of reading for you, and where it comes from, and who's helping me do it. It's funny because I think your man's told Billy to look after you. One day you can show him this reading, and you can show him Billy, and you can say, look, there's Billy in the cup. And you know, I've never met Billy. I've only met him in the jump from when we were doing the phone booth reading. And I knew straight away as soon as I saw his silhouette in the cup that was him. What did your mum say yesterday? Cannot and will not be denied.